Hi guys, it's Joey. I thought I would record myself doing this as I haven't done a recipe for a while, and this is something me and the gnome really enjoy and we don't have it that often. So we're having it this weekend, so I thought I would share. And it's Spanish rice with prawns and chorizo. So I've chopped up all the ingredients and whatnot, so I thought I would go through all of that first. We have 200 grams of paella rice. This is a main dish by itself, by the way, so you wouldn't want anything with it. I have 500 mils of chicken stock with a dash of saffron in there. The recipe does call for a dash of saffron, but if you wanted to leave that out because it's expensive, you could do. The juice of a small lemon, or if you had a large lemon, you'd use half. There's one red chilli de-seeded and chopped up small, and half a bulb of garlic. It was a fairly small bulb of garlic. There are 4 or 5 cloves. So at this stage, if you wanted to crush your garlic instead of slicing it like I do, you could slice it. That would be fine. And if you didn't want to put chilli in because it's too hot, then you wouldn't have to, but I like it like this. So then in here we have 1 red onion chopped up, 1 sweet red pepper chopped up, and a small bunch of spring onions. How much spring onion in it is really up to you again. This is half of one of the rings of chorizo finely sliced, some lime juice, and some raw prawns. Now there's actually enough raw prawns in there for 2 days worth because we're going to have it twice. So, and then some chopped up parsley gets added at the end as a sort of garnish. So that's all the ingredients, and I thought I would show you that. And you cook, you don't have to have raw prawns if you don't like raw prawns. You could have cooked, but I prefer to cook them myself to get them to how we like them. And you cook them with the lime juice. Everything else goes in the main pan, as I will show you as we go through. And I think that's it for going through the recipe. So I will stop now and restart again when we're cooking. Hi, so we're back, and this is the actual amount of prawns that we're cooking in the lime juice on a very low heat. And there's an even amount between me and the gnome, otherwise he gets stroppy, don't you?
Yes.
He has to have the correct amount of prawns. And in a little bit of olive oil we have the onions and the chilies starting just to fry up there, and as they start to crackle and start to release their yummy aroma, then we will put the veg in. And allow this to cook for a couple of minutes or so, just until it starts to soften. And then I'll show you what to do next. So I've turned the prawns over. They don't take very long to cook at all, and they're on the lowest heat in the lime juice. So once they have cooked a little bit more, I'm going to pop them in the bowl that the veg was in, stand them on the side until later. And now the veg is easing up a bit, we then put the chorizo in and allow the oils to start releasing from the chorizo, which is really important because you're going to put the rice in, coat it, and then put the stock in. So you put the chorizo in, and you then maybe need a minute or 2 more while it releases the juices. Okay, so now the juices and oils is starting to release from the chorizo, so you stir in the rice next. And you give it a good stir around the mixture. And try and coat the rice. And then you add your chicken stock. 500 mils of it. And you give it a good stir. And you lower the heat right down to simmering, and you put the lid on for 15 minutes on the lowest simmering heat, and you keep an eye on it in case it starts drying out and you need to put a little bit more water in. But you're also going to put the lemon juice in towards the end to bulk it up a bit, and I put the lime juice from the prawns in as well, which are going to go in a bowl now. So I'll see you in 15 minutes, but you won't know for the power of editing. Okay, so we're at the point now where you can see the rice is just cooking and is very nearly there. So then we add the lemon juice. And the prawns and their juice. Stir it in. Just turn the little heat up a bit more. Just keep it bubbling and simmering through. And I'm going to let it simmer for a minute or two more, just to reduce a little bit more. If you prefer it with a bit more juice, you could. Maybe not, but I think it needs to simmer a little bit when you've added the lemon and lime juice. So I'll do that, and then I'm going to add parsley and serve up. So I'll show you what it looks like served up. So here's the finished thing, and the Nomi has chili flakes sprinkled on top of his, and I don't in mine. So there you go. It's really, really tasty. Many blessings.